We found the train set for $5 at a garage sale. I couldn't believe my eyes. Something like this would sell for $100 or more at the local toy store. It was a complete set, with railroad ties that fit together like pieces of a jigsaw puzzle, a beautiful red engine with painted gold details, and 10 train cars that hooked up to each other. And it had all the extras. Little spruce trees made of wood and plastic needles, a few stoplights that flashed for train crossings, and even a little conductor man. "Get it," Jake replied. "For $5, that's a steal." We happily loaded it into the car. As soon as we got home, we started setting it up. "This is so cool," Danny said, greedily grabbing the pieces from our hands. In less than 10 minutes, he'd snapped the pieces together to form a circular track and was pushing the trains along while making choo-choo sounds. "Oh, Danny, let me put some batteries in it for you. Then we'll really see it go choo-choo." He reluctantly handed over the engine car. I turned it over in my hands. It was smooth, black plastic. No battery compartment. "Oh, I thought it was one of those electric ones," I grumbled to Jake. "Still worth the $5, he replied. "Besides, Danny loves it." And he did. For hours I heard him choo-chooing in the family room. Before long, the track was snaking into the kitchen. In front of the cat's bed and next to the oven. I internally swore as I tripped over it half a dozen times. That night, Danny fought bedtime. "I want to play with the train more," he complained as I pulled on his dog pajamas. "Tomorrow you can play with it all you want," I replied, pulling the blankets over him. "I promise." Then Jake and I retired to our room. After watching a bit of TV, we were fast asleep. And then I jolted awake. A low, rumbling noise filled the house like distant thunder. That's weird. I didn't think it was supposed to storm. But it didn't fade, like thunder would. It was a constant rumbling noise, accompanied by a low click-click-click sound. An earthquake? A bomb? "Jake, did you hear that?" I whispered. Silence. I stretched my hand out to shake him. "Hey, Jake." My hands fell on empty covers. "Jake?" I sprung out of bed. I walked into the bathroom, but it was empty. "Jake," I whispered, walking out into the hall. "Jake, where are you?" That's when I saw Danny's bedroom door was hanging open. And his bed was empty, too. My heart thumped painfully in my chest. "Jake? Danny?" I yelled, running down the stairs. The rumbling sound grew louder. "Where are you?" I flicked the lights on. The room was empty, except for the train. It slowly moved along the tracks, rumbling and clicking as it went. Why is the train on? I gingerly stepped over it and peered into the kitchen. Empty. Maybe Danny had trouble sleeping and Jake started playing train with him to calm him down. But then, where are they now? Woo! Woo! The sharp sound of the train's whistle broke me from my thoughts. I looked down at it as it chugged along. And then I remembered. How is it moving? It doesn't have batteries. I snatched it off the track. The wheels still spun, almost angrily, as if the train was mad I ripped it off the tracks. I looked it over, again. The smooth plastic bottom, the meticulously painted exterior. My eyes fell on the windows, and then the 2 pairs of hands pressed against the glass. I brought the train closer to my face. There were 2 figurines inside it that I hadn't noticed before. Frozen still, hands pressed against the glass, mouths painted wide open. The larger one wore a white t-shirt. The smaller one wore dark blue pajamas with little dogs on them. The train clattered to the floor.